Hi, I'm Lori.
Hey, I'm Andrew.
And this is week 3 of level 2, June 2015. Swing outs, count 7, 8, and 1 and 2. And this week we worked on scissor kicks. So Andrew's going to walk you through the pulsing.
Right. How we talked about it in class was that you want to visualize kind of on a graph where you are during each count of your pulse. So to demonstrate, if I'm on 1, I'm kind of in the downward part of my pulse, and then 2 and right if my hand is the line on that graph. So you want to think about that, because when you start a move, you want to make sure that your body is in the right portion of your pulse and that you're not skipping any part of it before you go into what you're doing. So what we're going to be doing is the kickball change, or combining kickball changes into scissor kicks, which will start on 7. So if I say something starts on 7, that means before that I'm on 6 and, right? So I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and I'm on the up portion of my pulse. And then when I hit 7 for that kickball change, 7 and 8, and before I hit the next one, 2 and 1 and 2. So the exercise we did in class was to say "and" before kickball change to really get it in our bodies that we're coming up and then executing that kickball change and not cutting out the that part of our pulse. So what that's going to look like a little more fluid, and then you can connect the kickball changes is like this: 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and kickball change and kickball change and kickball change and kickball change. From the back, it's going to be 5, 6, 7. 5 and 6 and kickball change 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 and kickball change. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to talk a little bit about geography for the follows. So follows, it's exactly like the lead footwork, except we're going to start with our left instead of our right. And we do the same thing with the end and the kick on the 7. Ball change. So when we tell you kickball change, it's really short for kicking with the foot, switching to the ball of your foot, and then changing your weight. And really we just step right in front of ourselves for that change. So once again, it's going to go kick, ball, front, or kick, ball, front, right? So for follows, this is your footwork. You're going to be 5, 6, 7, and 8, a 1, a 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, a 7, and 8. Great. Then we talked about connecting this together. So it's really important that this connection here is loose, flexible, but still connected. The tension in our arms comes from the weight of them falling against each other and being really well connected in between. This should be clear. There should be no static, and you should not be using your partner to maintain your balance.
Okay, and definitely you're going to feel the instinct, particularly leads to want to tense up. Make sure to keep that relaxed even when you're doing, kickball changes all over the place. So what it's going to look like in the swing out is we're going to kickball change on 7. And the leads are going to make sure that you're leading that motion, not with your arm, but because you're moving your core in the kickball change. And since your arm is connected to your core, she will sense that additionally because you have the pulse going. Okay, so we're just going to do a single one, and it's going to look like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, regular swing out, 5, 6, kick, ball change, and kick, ball change. Okay?
It's so funny because I tried to do that all of a sudden, but then I felt it was wrong. So that's why I went into a rock step. And on the last one, I was going to do another kind of thing, but I could feel that he changed something.
Which brings to the point that at least this should be leadable, right? So he or she should be feeling what you're trying to do. So we did that a few times, just swing out into kickball change, scissor kicks. And then we talked about how to get back into the swing out. So that means on the second set of kickball changes, what leads will be doing is we're going to be doing disconnected right now, is instead of going kick, ball change, and back this way, ball change, what we'll be doing is kick, ball change, and then kicking this way, kick, and sending my weight back a little bit. But note my arm. My arm did not come like this as I kicked this way, right? I'm going kick, ball change, and kick, and giving that extra slack so that my follow can do that same thing.
So even though he's moving that way, I feel this.
Right. And once we establish that stretch, that's going to bounce us back into the normal swing out. So we'll start a swing out, and then we'll show you scissor kicks, and then continue into another swing out. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and kickball change and kickball change. 3 and 4, 5, 6, and kickball change and kickball change. 5, 6, and kickball change and kickball change. And just like that.
Great. So as you can see, follows, you should be able to tell the difference between scissor kicks and regular kickball chains or triple steps. Don't worry if you don't catch it the first time around. You kind of catch it on the second time around. That's totally legitimate. You're just trying to figure out where the communication is, and the leads just need to keep their course and make that communication clear. So next week, don't forget that there is a lot of traffic on Shoreline, so come early, and we will continue with awesome swing out variations.
And practice. Make sure you practice. You can practice kickball changes on your own. You don't need a partner. So practice. Cool. Thanks.
Thank you.